This is going to be break number 5466. This is going to be our late night NBA Degen. We have a 25% filler to run here. It's going to fill up our remaining 8 spots in the break. Your fillers in this one. We've got Rusty's dad. We've got Adrian L for 2. Floyd S. Pithora. Dan B. Howers. Baby Shaq. Melvin F. Howers. Jeffrey M. Jeremy M for 2. Bradley Cole. Ian M. Josh M. Keith S. Josie. Jeremy M for 2. Ronald M for 2. Scott M. Aaron D. JL. Michael H. and Paul taking the final 6. Alright, good luck, Paul. 32 names. Top 8 are going to make it on in. We're going to go 5 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. We have Howard, Dan B, Paul for 2, Jeremy M, Floyd S, Scott M, and Michael H making it on in. Top 8 were good there. Advancing on into the break. Congratulations. Top 8 made it on in. Everybody else will be in our filler givey at the end of the evening. It's kind of weird ending tonight on football and not WWE. We've been ending most of our nights with WWE, so that does feel strange. We've been running our filler giveaway usually at the second to last break. Alright, so combos in this one. Bulls and Clips, T-Wolves, Kings, and then going to be the Suns and the Pacers. Feel like that's wrong. Feel like that's wrong, and I don't know what's wrong about it. Clips. I think it's Raptors. I think we want to go with Clippers, Kings, Suns, Pacers. Yep. Okay, yeah, this is the right list. Yeah, this is the right list right here. Wait, that's not the right list? Did I not grab that bottom team? Yeah, this is the right list right here. Alright. Combos in this... No, that's not right either. I know... Okay, we made a change last week and we just didn't do it. It's going to be the... God. It's Cavs Kings. It's Cavs and Kings, Minnesota on their own because they're too strong with Ant-Man stuff. That's right. Sorry, Pithora. Sacramento Kings, Minnesota. We agreed that Minnesota was too strong on their own.
Yeah. Yeah, the combo.
Alright. Alright. So, yeah, combos are the Bulls and the Clips, the Cavs and the Kings, and the Suns and Pacers. Now, we do have Bowman in this break. So the top name on the list after the names random is going to get NCAA All Men, and the bottom name is going to get NCAA All Women. We're going to go all 12 times. 12 times on the names, 12 times on your teams. This is one of the few breaks where the name draw is equally important, being top or bottom. There is 5, there is 6, there is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and boom. Graham, you're going to get NCAA All Men. Howard, you're going to get NCAA All Women. All right, Graham and Howard. Congratulations, you guys are going right there. And we've got the Hawks up top, down to the Wizards on the bottom. 12 times for your teams. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and boom. Denver Nuggets up top, all the way down to the T-Wolves on the bottom. You know, a little bonus value for being top and bottom. Graham with the Nuggets, Vincent with the Bucks, Jeremy M with the Magic, Dan B with the Hawks, Scott M with the Spurs, Corey with the Celtics, Adam D with the Pelicans, Jeremy with the Raptors, Furry Goat with the Hornets. Third down, Cavs and Kings, Jeremy M with the Warriors, Scott M with the Sixers, Lucas with the Lakers, Albert with the Rockets, Morgan with the Jazz, Rick M with the Knicks, Paul M with the Blazers, Graham with the Mavericks. Good luck, Graham. Dave P with the Pistons, William with the Thunder, Time Served with the Bulls and Clips, Floyd S with the Suns and Pacers, Tyler M with the Wizards, Michael H with the Heat, Jeremy M with the Grizz, Paul with the Nets, Howers with the T-Wolves, Graham with the NCAA All Men, and Howers with NCAA All Women. If you guys want to talk trades, now would be the time to do so, and we'll hop on into this one in just a second. I think we might still have... we have 13 fillers in the next one, so if you want a full spot, just buy 10 fillers and we can convert them over to you for you. So we're down to just 13 in the next one. 13 fillers, that is. That one is next at the end of the night, closing us out. Pathora, I'm sorry I couldn't get your filler in here. Graham with the Mavs and NCAA All Men. It's like the first break. It's a killer combo. He does have multiple spots in the break, so he did get multiple spots. His actual spot that got NCAA All Men actually got the. What do you have? He had the Bucks with that spot. All right, in this break we've got Finest, we've got Cosmic, we've got Bowman Delight. And we've got a Bowman Jumbo. So we'll start with Bowman. We will end with Bowman. Brand new product coming out tomorrow is Signature Class from Topps. We might also have Signature Series coming on in. That will be in JML's later breaks. We're waiting to see. It was supposed to release today. We didn't get our shipments from either of our distributors, which was really frustrating. I was hoping to have it in this break, but we'll definitely have it this weekend. We might have Signature Series by Panini tomorrow, but we will definitely have Signature Class tomorrow. We broke 600 likes on a Wednesday. That's pretty rare, actually. Concrete, you have a good night. Appreciate everybody rocking with us tonight. Is there like no... What the hell? This is a weird jumbo pack right here. There's like nothing in here. VJ rookie. There's like no chromes in the center. Ant-Man's card shop. This is a weird one. Hopefully we didn't get shorted stuff. Carry done. Dropping cards. Dropping Tanea Latson. There was nothing in the center. Normally there's a couple... There's normally a couple numbered cards. Maybe an auto in there. All there was one lone insert. That's very strange. Very strange. Hopefully the whole box isn't like that. That would not be good. Alright. Well, we do have Reptilian in here. We do have Reptilian. Get a Mint, Owa, Calmes, Makir, Herbert Jones, Conkin Paper, AJ Debanza VIP, and a Bub Carrington Reptilian. If you ever have to use Furry Goat as your defense attorney, we need to see a live stream of his opening statement as he tells the jury how terrible of a person that I am. I'm not a terrible person. I don't think I'm a terrible person. I don't think. I mean, I know that I said we had a 101 earlier and it was actually a red. And I did cover up that Tiffany Stratton card. That did happen. Sarah Strong, Sturts, Derek Queen. I don't think I'm that bad. Dylan Harper, Chrome rookie for the Spurs. I don't think I'm an awful human being. Young Kings of KG. Jada Seville on the verified. And Denny Adija. Denny Adija for the Portland Blazers. Going to be for Paul. Tiffy stuff was suspended. Hey, I had to. Otherwise, they're going to kick us off YouTube. She was showing a little too much on that card. She was showing a whole lot. I didn't want to get kicked off of YouTube. Not as egregious as the Trish Stratus card from 24 Select. That one was much worse. 23 Select. JML remembers like a true gooner. Derek Dixon. Tuhei. Kuminga. VIP of Juju. Going to NCAA All Women. For the Hornets, Brandon Miller. 162 of 199 on the purple paper. All I know is that I'm a buyer on that, and I'm a buyer on the Chelsea to 10. Didn't Colfax hit me the Tiffany Infinite? Or the Rock Infinite? He hit me the Rock Infinite. It was actually not it was not Colfax, it was Amy. Colfax doesn't hit me anything. He never hits me anything anymore. Mikael Brown, Ament, Ababe, Ron Holland, Modest Bazulis, Jalen Tyson. Seeing if Colfax is here. He doesn't hit me anything. We have a Timeless Touch auto of Anthony Black. Second time we've seen this card tonight. He's literally in every box. Going to Jeremy. Reagan Beers and Wesley Yates. Going to NCAA. All Men going to Graham. I'm a seller. Just send me a real nice pic of Chelsea for my... I got you, Tavo. Take pictures of all the one touches at the end of every break night. So, I got you, Tavo. I don't know what that is. Put that on the back. Colin Murray Boyle's Rookie of the Year favorite, Paulo Reptilian. Sienna Betts, Darren Peterson, paper. 5, Wilkerson, Kuzma, Embiid, Voos, Tanjay. This might be an auto right here. Sebastian Wilkins, 476, 14 off our Mega. 13 off our Mega, I can't count. Sebastian Wilkins for NCAA men going to Graham. Definitely not. Paulo for Orlando going to Jeremy M. Definitely not. The timeline doesn't work right there. The timeline does not work right there, my friend. Zakiya Johnson, CJ Ingram, Toppin, Nate Biddle, Juju Watkins, Burries. It could be his grandkid. Asen Newell, Chaz Lanier. Rookie of the Year, Yang Hansen. Madison Booker, Jen Next. Reptilian, Dalton Connect. He needs a change of scenery. Hopefully they trade him in the offseason. What's going on, Stuart? All the breaks have been decent. Did you get that package? Did UPS deliver that package? I sure hope that they did not return it this way. One that they were trying to redeliver for a third time. Did you get that? Most people in here have individual Instagrams for their collection. My girlfriend's... Yeah, most people have a... Okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that arrived. Most people do have card IGs, yeah. Most people have card IGs just for their card collection. Davis Fogel. Crump, Bandolo. Miles Turner, Max Schugla. Lulu, Sengwe. Is it an auto? I think so. For the Wizard. No, it's a red rookie. Trey Johnson. Going to Tyler. Red rookie right there. Talent tracker, Darren Peterson. Going to NCAA All-Men. Walter Clayton. Winters Grady. 161 of 250 going to NCAA Men. DJ Fate, you got to open up a separate IG just for your cards. F. Winters. RGL, did I ever play any sports? I played Little League for 3 years. I played 3 years of Little League. Played pitcher, catcher, right field. Mostly caught my second and third year.
Who's the water boy, guys?
I was not the water boy. We have an auto in here and a blue paper. What's more freak, Wemby or Tawny? Wemby. Wemby.
Oh,
Raytej, Henderson. I get snarky comments when I post with care cards. You need a card account. Jared McCain, Cam Jones, Zach Edey. We need to see something in this jumbo. We need this jumbo to pop off. Cam Whitmore auto for the Rockets. Houston is Alberto in this break. There's Jace Richardson, AJ DeBanza. Sarah Williams, 74 of 150. No, I played on a team that only had like 13 kids on it. That's why I bounced around. No, we didn't have a whole lot of kids, so we bounced around. I didn't really want to pitch, but I occasionally pitched some relief. Played right field when I didn't catch, and then I caught. I went to high school, or I went to elementary school in a very small mountain town. Very small mountain town. I went to a school from that had kindergarten all the way to 12th grade in one building. There was only 150 kids between all 13 grades that they taught. They would combine the two classes. Yeah. I lived up in the mountains with like a population that the city had like, the town had like 200 and some odd people in it. It was small, man. Calc Brenner, there's like nobody up there. I literally lived in the mountains. When I told you guys I lived in the mountains, I lived in the mountains. Brad Beal. I lived 15 miles away from a really nice skiing resort. How long was I there? From 1st grade to 6th grade. Auto right here. Taurus Reed going to be our auto for UConn. NCAA All-Men. We have a verified of Cam Ward refractor. Rockstars of Igor. And Brandon Miller on the Reptilian. There was just a special school for RGL in there like no other schools, but no. In middle school, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, there was like 250 kids between all three classes. 250, 300. And then my graduating class in high school, I graduated with 135 kids, I think. So, small schools, man. Like when I was in first grade, 1st and 2nd grade were combined. And then 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th and so on. So, went to small schools, man. Cam Ward, McDowell, Garrison, Tiller, Kyrie, Jace Richardson, KD. Not much in this jumbo. This jumbo has been very dusty. Verified of AG Debanza. Osa Igudero, 296 and 499. Pretty sure that we had as many Martinez. Oh my gosh. I like going to small schools. My graduating class had 600. Dang. We had 135. Alright, last pack. I'm not sure if we have another auto in here. This box has been very dusty, unfortunately. Very dusty. Were there school buses? Yes. Yes, there were school buses. Madison Booker, Reed, Gillespie, Maway, VJ, Chrome, rookie. Man. Red rookie of Yang Henson. Reptilian, Sarah Williams. That was just a really rough box. Rough start to the break. Hopefully the next 3 are really good. My wife's family's from your area. Okay. Prom was literally the Hunger Games. Ask one of the 40. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's do some finest. That was not a great first box. All right, we gotta step it up. Finest has been okay to us in football. Let's see if it treats us better in basketball. We hit a super earlier from Finest. Who posted a real logo for RGL in a one-touch? I'm not sure, DJ Fate. I don't know who we hit that for. Mount Vernon and Burlington. See, that's north. I was east. But I know it up there. I know it up there, Big J Money. Cooper Flag, rookie for Dallas. Going to Graham. Purple, rookie. Jeremiah Summerwall Fears, 96 of 250. Going to the Pelicans. Pelicans in this break is going to be Adam. Sorber on the rare refractor. There's an arrivals of Noah. First auto is Walter Clayton for the Jazz. Going to Morgan. There's Max Crispy. Young TC has been saying that 007 game is good. I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. I'm not sure. Mount Vernon. I'm familiar with Mount Vernon and Burlington. I dated a girl who lived up there. It was a fun drive. It was like 50 miles from where I lived.
Yeah, 11 fillers.
11 fillers in the next one. If you want a full spot, just buy 10 fillers. I remember driving up there in the pouring rain. Driving on the way home, not fun. Giannis, Garland, Lori, Levine, Wemby, Klay Thompson on the X-Fractor. Trey Murphy on the oil spill. I just threw a Rasheem Fleming. We have a Muse 116 of 125 going to Atlanta, going to Danby. There's going to be Devin Booker. I remember when she broke up with me and I went speeding down the mountain doing 100+ miles an hour in my Dodge Challenger. Oh, I was not crying. I was hell-bent on making that car go as fast as it can go, or what's that line? I'm just gonna hit. Oh, I can't remember the line. Yeah. Just see God or a checkered flag. That's what I was doing down that mountain. And then I stopped at the casino and realized I should play some poker. And then I hit a royal flush for like a $2,000 Monte Carlo. True story. Got broken up within 90 minutes later. I got a Monte Carlo for 2K. That was a crazy weekend. Şengün, Halliburton, Giddey, Jalen Brunson, Bilal Coulibaly going to be on the rare. Brandon Miller, 46 of 350, going to the Furry Goat. Got Khalil Ware on the oil spill. Kevin Garnett, Rivals of Asengwe, that's a refractor. And Dort, this guy in 2000s movie. No, I remember. It was a Friday. Got off work at ComC. Drove 2 hours up north to a little town called Mount Vernon, Washington. And got broken up with in my ex's driveway. And then I took my car and I did a little slammed out of there and just didn't do any of the speed limits and broke a ton of laws 30 miles down to the casino. And then I parked, walked around, got some food, decided to sit and play poker and calm down, and I wasn't even paying attention, and I somehow got a royal flush. And I was sitting there, I had a flush and the board was paired, so I thought I was going to lose. And I was like, whatever, it's a horrible day. And I threw my money in. He shows a full house, and I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, oh, royal. Turn it over. And I slow rolled a royal flush on him. And I was so like, the day was so weird and I was so sad that I didn't even realize I had a royal flush and that it beat a full house. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yes, I was in her like driveway, and I like reverse J turned, and then I just peeled out in the Challenger. Yes. Devin Booker, Stephon Castle, 17 of 75. Nice for the Spurs. Going to Scott M. We hit a green to 5 from Select rookie on Saturday night. Colin Murray Boyles on the rare refractor. Ant-Man on the finishers. Our second auto is another Cam Whitmore in this one. Cam Whitmore number 2. Oh, boy.
What do we get?
Stickers.
What do we get? You get nothing! And what you have earned is nothing!
She went back to her ex, Goonier. She went back to her ex. She couldn't make up her mind. I was a nice rebound for her, and then she went back to her ex. Yeah, not a good feeling. It's okay. It's okay. That was a long time ago. Nice Stephon Castle to 75. Sounds like the Stan music video when he's hellbound with Eminem doesn't reply to his email. Oh boy. Oh boy.
He even had the blonde hair. RGL.
That was not when I had the blonde hair. That's not, no. Not when I had the blonde hair. No, that was 2004 I had the blonde hair. Donovan Mitchell, Brad Beal. Carmelo Anthony, 25 of 250 for the Knicks. Going to Rick. LaMelo on the oil spill. There's an arrivals of Derek Queen. Ace and Newell going to be on the X Factor arrivals. Modest Bazulis. Is that my only ever Royal? I've only hit Royal one other time live, Zach. Only one other time I hit a Royal. And that was at a home game in a tournament. That was kind of a surreal moment. I think I have a photo of the Royal too. I think I took a photo. I was one of those people when they were giving calling the jackpot and all that. I think I took a picture of the table. I'll see after the random if I can find it. It's either I'll be able to find it immediately because I know the date, or I just don't have it anymore. Was I able to max a hand for crazy value? No, I flat called. I had more in my stack. He shipped like 200 on the river, and I had like 500 in front of me, and I sat there and I just tank called. He showed a full house. I sat there for a minute, and then I realized I had a Royal. And then I slow rolled him. Igor, Sorber, Maxi, Nemerd. Purple is going to be Larry Legend. That is 26 of 99 on the Larry. RJ Barrett on the oil spill. Trayer on the first. Fleming on the refractor, and we're going to end finals with Carmelo. Yeah, I'll look after the next random, after we do the random, and we got a minute, I'll look to see if I can find that picture on my phone. Do you remember the date because of the, both, Sapphire Dolphin, both. Larry Bird. Let's do some Cosmic. Only box of Cosmic we were doing tonight. I'm like 90 seconds behind, but without that breakup, maybe you never hit the Zion 101. Hey, everything happens for a reason, right? Any little change in your past could completely disrupt your future, right? So. I think I made it with King Jack. I think it was King Jack, and there were two 10s on the board. I'm pretty sure King Jack or King Queen. That breakup led to Goonier coming out to Seattle. Yep. John Murphy. Galaxy Greats Alonzo Morning Refractor. Trey Murphy. Oh, man. Remember the butterfly? The butterfly effect is super real. No, like that. Oh, my God. We have blue in here. Keontae George, Jimmy Buckets.
Ever after.
Blue rookie. How about Jameer Watkins? Going to be for the Wizards. 61 of 99. Jameer Watkins going to Tyler. Not like that. Not like that. There's you, Goonier. You're the one who said it. You said it, not me. You said it, homie. Sports Illustrated said it. Bleacher Report said it. LeBron Base. There's Con Knipple and Christian Brown. Con Knipple on the ET. Going to Taylor. Now that's on you, homie. That's a you mistake. Maxi, Fears, Carter, Jabari Smith Jr. We do have one break left after this. A little football to close out the night. It's going to be a monster break. Coward, Wemby, Siakam, and Alex Sarr, 136 of 199. Wizards.
Fuck you, Sapphire.
Unbelievable. Sapphire Dolphin, who's going to be your replacement? Who's going to be your replacement?
No one likes the Dolphin anyway.
Jaden Ivey, Paulo on the ET refractor. There's Lulu. Paulo going to Orlando, going to Jeremy M. All right. I think we need to see an auto. I think it's time for an auto from Cosmic. OG Anunoby, Halliburton on the propulsion, and Desmond Bain. Hallie for the Pacers. Combo spot with the Suns. Floyd. All right. This break has to pick up a little bit. We have no one touches. This was a expensive basketball, so I gotta deliver something. Well, I think that's just an insert. Spacewalk of Ant-Man. There's Brandon Miller. Ant-Man is all over Cosmic. All kinds of case hits of the Ant-Man. That's just a rarer insert. Not super rare. See a couple of those per box. Jace Richardson, Gary Trent, Curry on the propulsion. There's Hugo Gonzalez. The propulsion refractors look so good. Mickey probably never eats a sandwich with my wife if RGL doesn't get broken up with and hits a royal oh my gosh. That's funny, Sengoat. Sion James, Noah Sengwe, Karl Malone, Sabonis. Hey, if I don't get broken up with, I probably never do this breaking thing, which means I never meet Taylor, which means he would be much happier these days. Taylor would be much happier without us in his life. Khalil Ware, Messi, Josh Hart. How about Nikola Jokic on the Aqua Shimmer ET? 105 of 199 going to the Nuggets, going to Graham. Which means I have a lot more money in my pocket. No, you just go somewhere else. You go somewhere else where it's more expensive and you get dusted faster. You get dusted even faster. What? You got a backwards card here? They effed us. Don't get too excited. It's Trey Murphy on the Nucleus. Don't get too excited. Just Trey Murphy on the Nucleus. RGL never discovers dill pickle. Nope. I've been rocking the dill pickles and salad since I was like a teenager, my friend. You get out of here with that. Nope. Got Rasheem Fleming, Miles Turner, refractor of Ingram, Jalen Duren. Big fan of the dill pickles. Scottie Pippen Jr., Jeremiah Fears ET, Joker base. Oh man, this break is not gone the way we wanted it to. I am truly the cooler as of right now. This is the worst break so far till it picks up. Well, we got something here. We have a Hypernova case hit, I believe. RGL never would have paid $100 to remove a bush. That is true. Simons, Paulo, case hit, Hypernova. The King of New York, going to Rick.
Prices are way up.
Hypernova Brunson. How much is that thing worth today? Shut up, Cheesy. Shut up, Cheesy. They like him. I'm going to say $116 last sold. I'm going to say a little something, something. I could be right. Could be wrong. The real king of... Prince of New York. Danhausen is the king. 120, says Goonier. Hypernova Jalen Brunson. First squirrels of the break. Hopefully not the only. Hopefully we have a auto in here too. $120, $61, $75, $100. Trending upward. Trending upward. What's RGL's hot dog order? Seattle dog or Chicago? Definitely not a Chicago dog. Seattle dog is much better. Seattle dog is the way to go. Chris Paul, Dyson Daniel. There's a Propulsion Cade. Propulsion Cade for Detroit going to David P. Last was 120. Got you. The next is going to be 150. Keegan, Spacewalk, Coward. DeMar DeRozan. What's the Seattle dog? It's cream cheese and onions. Cream cheese, fried onions. It's very good. It's very good. JML doesn't like it, but it's very good. It's very good. Don't listen to him. There's another Cooper rookie. They're like 20, 30 bucks. Reed Shepard and Kobe White. It's surprisingly fire. See, Goonier agrees. Nothing will top Chicago. Dude, Chicago dog is not good. Chicago dog is not good. They're so bad. They're so bad. That mustard is not good. That little pickle you guys put on there is not good. Nothing is good about a Chicago dog. Steph Curry ET. There's Modest Bazilis. And one pack left in Cosmic, and then we have Delight to send us home in this one. Chicago dogs are the worst. They're the worst. Derek White, Lonzo, Galaxy Greats, Tony Parker, Bobby Portis to wrap up that Cosmic box. We're down to one box left. It's the most expensive box in the break. It's Bowman Delight. Bowman Delight to send us home. It's been a rough break. I would agree with that. We have not had a particularly great break right here. Pretzel bun is a must. See a bunch of color in here. We have an orange auto. Let's do this. Thomas Sorber, 3 of 50 Rockstar rookies. Going to OKC, going to William. Black, 6 of 10. Elena Morris, going to be from Cal. Going to NCAA All Women. That is Howers. Orange. Yardon Garzon is going to be 3 of 25 NCAA Women again. Got AJ Johnson. Derek Queen on the red rookie. And an Isaiah Dennis on the back. Alright, we're going to let the autos marinate for just a second and top load up a couple cards. 7 fillers left in the next break. Down to 5 now. Down to 5 in the next break. I'm going to one-touch up Morris. I don't know if she's a one-touch, but it is a black Geo to 10, so it's nice. Deserves a one-touch. I'm trying to manifest this orange Geo back here to be a Con Knipple. I'm trying to manifest this to be a Con Knipple. I'm trying to make a big auto appear. Maybe a Shea, maybe a Con. Or is that a Lana Morse?
You know what? I like that too.
Chili cheese and jalapenos on a hot dog. He just likes his hot dogs from 7-Eleven. For Brooklyn, rookie auto, that's Ben Saroff, 186 of 299. Goonier.
That's DTR level.
Portland auto, how about a Scoot, 52 of 99?
He was really good.
Scoot was good down the stretch. Portland is Paul. Final auto, this might be an NIL. 19 of 25. Bennett Sturts to send us home. 19 of 25. Give me a comp on Bennett Sturts. This was not a great break. Let's Let's go ahead and run a duck race for y'all and give somebody $100 store credit back. Sorry, y'all. That's a not a great basketball break. I'm sorry, guys. Bennett a one touch. Got you. Thank you, Goonier. Not a great break. Probably our weakest break of the night, unfortunately. To 50 sold for 89, so that's probably 150 bucks. NCAA man Graham in this one. He had a few spots. At least he got a decent card, but man, not a good one. I'm sorry, guys. Boxes did not cooperate with us in this break. Sturts to 25 to close it on out. And let's take a look at our hits. We'll run a $100 duck race. Somebody in this break will get a $100 store credit. And we'll hop on into our last break of the night in just a sec. Wish this one would have been a little bit better for y'all. Some okay $20, $30 stuff, but not much of note in this one. Our finest hobby was not particularly thrilling either. That Bowman Jumbo was pretty dusty as well. So when 2 of the 4 boxes aren't the greatest, that kind of tanks a break. Thank you guys for grabbing the last couple fillers in this last break. Appreciate you guys clearing out the store tonight. And we're going to hopefully have a better result in that last break. Alright, we did have 3 one-touches in this one. Your one-touches, we had the Bennett Sturts to 25, the Elena Morris to 10, and Jalen Brunson on the Hyper Nova case it. It's going to do it for your break.